And we are here. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are here with another awesome episode of the 509 Squadcast. What the fuck is good? It's been a long week, a long month. And we're going to start off with some music. This is Assassin by your boy.
509 shit. 509, 509.
Let's go.
So what it do? Used to call me Blue. Who the fuck is you? What's the move? Choppers need us too. Shoot up your whole crew. I don't smoke gas, what I smoke. Bitch, I drink, I smoke. I'm a soul. Bitch, that's head to toe. Get shut up like some dope.
We came to pod today.
You wasn't moving with me. The fuck is you doing with me? I got them hoovers with me. I got them shooters with me. That's where the dro. That's where the dro. That's where the
LOD have fame.
Nigga. That's where the bro.
Yes, sir.
Coming through where you at. Just rap.
Bow.
You wanna jug on this block? Tax. Yeah. I let it off for the op.
Perfect.
Yeah. I let it off for the op. Fuck nigga, you won't make it here.
How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling?
Fuck nigga, you won't make it here.
Shot fired.
Welcome to another awesome episode of the 509 Squadcast. I'm your boy 509 Bosco. What's good? Yes, man. I'm here with some friends today, man. I got my boy Pierre in the building. Pierre, what's good, man?
Alright, chilling, man.
How you feeling, man? How you feeling? You came to talk to him today?
Yeah, something like that. Put in some light work.
Put in some light work, you feel me? We come from far and wide with what we do, so. You got something to say? What happened?
The girl you showed me,
Oh.
she
What
needs
happened?
a shepherd.
Woo!
It's that, so.
What does she look like? What happened?
She look good.
Round of applause for Shorty?
Oh, no.
Round of applause for Shorty,
No,
like.
if you see him getting straight to that, I mean, it's serious.
So this girl we talking about, like, I mean, where's she from?
Bridgeport.
Oh, word. Is she wifey material?
Definitely.
And is that in your opinion or like in general?
Oh, in general. If anybody see that, nah, come on.
So what do you guys consider wifey material?
Cook, clean.
Just say you want a slave, dude.
Yeah, like you just
Cook, clean.
You want the traditional joint.
I know, right?
This is my wife.
Listen, this ain't Cardi B we're talking about. You know, I don't clean, I don't cook, but I still got a ring type shit. Nah.
All right, but look, I mean, if your wife looked like Cardi B, you'd be like, nah, you know what I mean?
She
Like,
can get past.
you let it rock.
Come on, that's
we,
red
we,
flag.
we need to talk about why letting passes is a form of like, what's the English word for sitire? You know, like, settling. Is that settling? Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that is? If you settle.
You know, that's a crazy thing. I never thought of that
Here's,
word.
here's the thing about settling. I
What?
don't know why people think it's a bad thing, like to settle.
What part of settling do you think is a bad thing? Like, and what part of it do you think is a good thing? Like, what are the pros and cons of choosing to settle in something? In a relationship, specifically.
Settling?
Yeah.
I don't think this generation want to do that at all.
This generation chooses not to settle. You got your phone? Let me see your phone. Hold on. I gotta make
I
sure
don't think they like to settle, bro.
Why not?
Because being with one person and one person only is not for every girl nowadays. Girls start acting like niggas and niggas start acting like bitches.
Damn. He came to pod today. Girls start acting like niggas and niggas start acting like bitches.
White people acting like black people acting like white people.
It's a fucking paradox. The whole world is upside down, supposedly at this point.
Yeah.
So now, what do you say to that, right? So you meet a girl that seems to be on the same type of shit that you on. Like, you hit her up and she got some crazy excuse as to why she couldn't pick up or why she don't want to post you on that story or... You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
first,
as a man, you should not care about that.
you shouldn't care about that. But you want to know what I do care about? I care about women holding us accountable, right? They hold us accountable for a lot of shit, right?
I agree with that.
They hold us accountable for a lot of shit, right? Here's what we need to do. Ladies, when you out on that date eating that shrimp and lobster, you're not by yourself. So when you show that plate, bitch, you better show me too. Stop acting like you out there eating alone. Don't snap the plate and not snap me. Because half the time when the bill come, what y'all do?
Yep, they turn and look at you. And sometimes you need a whole magnifying glass
to be like, my nigga, why you give me my phone number as the receipt?
Exactly, very much.
You feel me? Like, but I think it's a matter of choice, man. Because I feel like and I hate talking about this kind of thing because they always say that women get the short end of the stick. But if you think about it, do they really?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, nah, right? I think they're a lot more vocal,
bro.
right?
Things change.
First of all, round of applause for women, because we do not bash women on the 509 Squadcast. I don't know how Chris feel, because Chris be feeling different.
We admire women.
We love women on the 509 Squadcast.
Hold on. I bash people.
In general, everybody can catch a stray.
Exactly.
All right, cool. That's cool. That's cool. How y'all feeling, man? How's life been?
Life is great.
Life is great. Anything you guys want to touch up on specifically? Because I feel like getting into my bag today. You know, we got the shades on in the club. That's the new segment that we got going on.
I'll be an hypocrite if we don't jump on the baby's little ass.
Oh. The baby. Again, this is the second time we are covering the baby on this podcast.
The king.
Well, he's a king, but a bitch at the same time.
So those of you that don't know, the baby and Danny Lay recently were online, and obviously it wasn't pretty. It was a he said, she said of a who's the side bitch, who's the baby mama. Now, we do not condone violence against
say something.
baby mamas.
Not to cut you off.
What you got to say?
One thing, I'm going to say my piece.
Go ahead.
I don't care if she was the side, if she was the main,
right.
but
she was
the way he did it is ugly. Like, you're a public figure. Come on. Like, yes, I heard he's a great father. A great father doesn't mean you gotta disrespect the mother. That don't give you a free fucking pass. Come on.
Not at all. Talk your shit.
It doesn't give you a free pass. Whatever happened between you and her happened with her.
See, this is where Chris gets us into trouble. All right, so now look.
Go ahead.
That is a great take. I agree with that 100%. Look.
I ain't shit. I'm sorry.
You know, you not.
Well, he
but
wasn't
look,
supposed to make it public like that.
Let us double down. That is no way to treat the mother of your child.
Yeah,
no.
100%.
However, a lot of nasty shit goes on behind closed doors that we do not know about. All right? He could have kept that behind closed doors. We can't act like John Legend and Chrissy Teigen don't have nasty fights. We need a round of applause for that. We can't act like John Legend and Chrissy Teigen do not have nasty conversations. Justin Bieber and his wife, they have nasty conversations.
Everybody do.
But they keep it offline.
Exactly.
They keep it offline.
But here's the thing,
world
though.
need to know.
What happened?
How many guys, you know, they try to keep it private, and then the woman goes to the authorities and say all types of crazy shit.
The authorities were called in this situation.
Okay, but let me say something, though.
Oh, yeah.
One thing I gotta say. You could see that the way she came over to his crib was to just have a simple conversation, grown-up conversation.
She was there. She didn't come over. She's living there.
Okay. But as you can see, he turned alive for no fucking reason. Nobody needed to see this.
Well.
And one thing I gotta say. Some women are shit. They will try to bash a nigga to always say, oh, niggas ain't shit. I'm done with niggas. Da-da-dee-da-da-da. This and that. But you gotta understand, this time, he's the one who did it, not her. And she only clapped back is because she felt disrespected. So she went and showed all the pictures, all the videos, and everything. But one thing I always say, a nigga should always respect the person who gave birth to your child, no matter what.
I want to add one thing to that.
Go ahead.
But he's the baby.
Hold on. Let me add one thing to that. Before you go off the rails, let me add one thing to that. Here's where you have a point. I'm going to give you a round of applause for that. You have a point in that. Now, the only reason that he claims that he went live was because he wanted to protect himself. Now, I understand what he means by that. A black man in this society, his wife is not... Let me finish. His girl is not necessarily our-skinned, but she is of urban nature. He was trying to protect himself. However, he didn't have to make those kind of comments. He could have just went live and stayed quiet. He could have just recorded from. He could have not have went live at all.
Thank you.
And recorded for the lawyer.
Thank you.
Right? Right?
Yes.
But he chose to go live. Now, I'm gonna say something and they're gonna kill me for this. But this is the beauty of having your own fucking platform. You can say what the fuck you want.
Yep.
She mentioned that when he was posting his stories about his version of the explanation, that he added in his tour dates. In this day and age, any kind of publicity, they use it as good publicity. Do you think that he said, you know what? I know I got a tour coming. I know I have things coming. If my name is in the media, that's more good for me. Fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and go live because I have these things coming.
Well,
He didn't put hands on her, obviously.
no. But there's a thing, though. Why he had to bring the cops into it, got her whole case and everything.
Reverse psychology. If she calls the cops on him, how does that look?
I know. But
Come on.
but
If she calls the cops on him, how does that look?
yes, I agree with that.
Fire.
There's only one thing that I noticed. One thing that I noticed. She wasn't trying to make this a big rah-rah the way she acted upon those videos. Based on his life, I didn't see her trying to act out of character. She only did when he started being on live and being
Getting disrespectful. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like, all right.
Listen, I gotta give it that to her.
You
She
gotta
was
give it
not trying to be that ugly with the whole situation. He turned it that way. And I understand in court, you cannot literally record someone without their consent, and it may not be admissible in court.
First of
Because
all,
technically she
we need
would
to
have
understand
to
that
agree to it.
he definitely ate her ass. That's number one. That's number one. You can't go through all that shit that you went through with a chick and then go online and say that. I'm not gonna front. I was a little hurt when he was like, "Oh, you a certified side bitch." And guys, we're gonna put the video. We'll
That
put the
got
video.
you hurt?
Let me explain. We're gonna put the video down there for usually what we do usually is we play the video, right? No, we usually do that because for the sake of us just understanding what's going on and
That didn't hurt me at all. That was hilarious.
it hurt me because you gotta understand, check this out. She's not no regular bum bitch. She's not.
Exactly.
We gotta give her a round of applause. First of all, Danny Lay is not no regular degular. She got a dope ass song and video. You a demon. You a fucking.
I know, but pause. Listen, this is how she's painting her character as in public.
You not.
So we don't really know who she is unless if
Exactly.
you're close to her.
Okay, all right. So we
One thing I
we
learned-
can go about it that way.
One thing I learned about women, they will paint a picture to you that they want you to like.
Right. My bad.
So
Go ahead.
yeah. So when you look at it,
I'm
that's
already
the
laughing at that
problem.
video.
This is how I feel like most women act. When they like you and they want you, they will literally mold themselves like water into anything they see that fits for you.
Okay, but niggas do the same shit.
Well, yeah. I agree. You're right. on
We
that.
do the same shit.
We do the
Hey, listen, what y'all want to
But-
do, boo boo, we do it too.
The only thing is, I realize the game when it comes to women nowadays, bruh, like I said, they act like us. Like, instead of literally getting caught up with one person, they rather have like 4, 5, 6 bodies out there. And we
Now-
do the same, but I feel like the fact they playing the same game we do, now that changed the whole game. Now you don't know
So
what's
why-
true and what's false.
Why play games in the begin? Like, why play games to begin with? Like, why not just keep the shit
It's
straightforward?
because niggas got fed up, women's got fed up, and now it becomes a whole big game because us guys are not trying to lose our masculinity, and ladies felt fed up that they somewhat get the short stick,
The short end of the stick, yeah.
stick, and now it becomes a whole play.
Throw that on airplane mode, because I didn't do that yet. Scroll the screen down.
So that's the only thing, bro. Now women play games as much as
Men
niggas.
do, yeah. Scroll it all the way down. Did it work? We just trying to. No? We're gonna hope we don't get a phone call. We're just gonna hope we don't get a phone call.
I hope not.
It's cool. Just leave it if you can't do it. You got it? All right, leave it. Just leave it. Is it back on the regular screen? We back. Anyway, yeah, we'll cut that out. But how many minutes we out so far? Okay. I mean, well, look. As far as the baby and Danny Lay goes, here's what I'm gonna say. Anything that involves a child, I honestly think it's distasteful to have to handle online.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's distasteful. The baby, I don't know if you listen to this. You may, but don't let the fans clip the bad part of it. Listen to my whole statement. My nigga, you a real nigga. You're supposed to be a real nigga, right? You know what you was doing at that point. He knew that was OD. You don't think that he knew that was OD?
Of course.
If anyone feels like he didn't know what he was doing was OD, I need you to get the fuck out of here because he has a daughter already.
I got something to say.
Okay.
A lot of people had a lot of opinion when it comes to this, right? Certain women was like, oh, that girl knew she was getting played, blah, blah, blah. But
people need to stop saying that, bro.
Perfect. I got one thing to say.
Okay.
If the baby is gonna go on tour with a woman, this is night side based status because you don't want to get cut up. When a superstar goes on tour like that, they're gonna have groupies. So they're gonna see someone they like somewhere along the line.
Of course.
And wanna smash. So when you look at it, they were being super public with this. But at the end of the day, the music industry would literally keep two artists together just to get more views and more fans and everything because that's what the public is asking for. So there's a really gray area where their manager probably wanted to kind of have both in together to make more money in a way.
And that's she. Honestly,
that's an interesting take.
I only have one side to this. This is something that could have stayed offline.
Yes,
I agree. That's my number one. That's my number one take from this. This all could have stayed offline. This did not have to be online. A lot of people go through real shit every single day. Not everything is to be documented because see now what you do is you invite people that are watching. You give them now an opportunity to have a say in your trauma.
Yeah.
People have no idea. First of all, people don't understand how they got together. Mm-hmm. They don't understand how she got pregnant. She made a comment. She said, "You keep trying to come at me and you think it's okay." Fellas, stop nutting in these chicks if y'all not ready.
I agree.
I'm just saying, bro, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna have a whole bunch of upset women that are now making decisions based off of anger.
I know.
We need a round of applause for that. Round of applause for every woman that ever got pregnant by someone that they didn't want to get pregnant by, but did not make the dumb decision of using the child out of spite. You know how many women do things like keeping a child that they're not ready for to spite the man? Yo, niggas ain't shit. I believe that. But, bitch, you said it. Why did you not believe it? You know what I mean? Like, yo.
Some woman would use a child against a man for no fucking reason.
Brittany Renner and PJ Washington.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no, give us some shots for that one.
Can I
Brittany Renner, PJ, we got 3 minutes. Go.
Can I come to her defense on that?
Go.
Her defense.
That's his fault. Because she literally said NBA players are the stupidest people. They're the easiest.
When she said that, did he already have a kid with her?
No, like she said this a long time ago.
And he still let her.
She wrote a book.
Okay, but let me tell you something. How is it his fault? Because sometimes most men tend to ignore a lot of red flags.
Yeah.
So
because
that's his fault.
No, but pause.
Y'all niggas always ignore the red flags.
Remember, she had an agenda.
But that's what she is. She's a witch. She's a witch.
Okay, she had a whole agenda. This whole thing, I feel like it was
she practices witchcraft.
Exactly.
What do you wait? What do you mean she practices witchcraft?
She's a witch. She practices witchcraft.
Like an actual witch?
I think people think that a witch is somebody with a broom, making a pot.
Okay,
No.
so how about we switch the word witch into being
Demon.
nah
She's a fucking demon.
a narcissist.
She's a modern day witch
No, she's a narcissist.
and a witch.
Yeah, okay, all right, cool.
She's a fucking chupacabra.
I'll let-
How
I'll
about
let-
that?
Some
We don't know
women
what
are
to
the
call her.
true- Some women are true narcissists, bro.
Of course.
That's true.
They
I
will
mean,
do anything to keep you while they still being themselves out there.
so now you as a guy, because I gotta play devil's advocate. He made a statement. Okay, yes, some women will do that. Now, as a guy, when you notice that, what do?
Sometimes they play the game so well where you don't even notice, but you gotta be definitely an alpha to see it.
And he said the key word, alpha. A lot of you niggas is not alphas. Y'all some bitch-made niggas that just lay down and take what the fuck is given to you. You can't be an alpha. You'll never notice it. You'll always be ran over. There's so many names in our circle that I want to say, but I feel like if we say it, you know how it goes, da 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 da. But like, I know a couple of things I want to say. I'm just like, yo, like, how y'all niggas let this shit happen?
Well, the thing is, sometimes this is what we get trapped with.
So when you say, wait, what do you mean by trapped?
Trap in a way, meaning you find a badass woman, you're like,
Okay.
damn, she's out of my league. And she's finally giving you the chance to actually talk to him. Well, talk to her, I mean. What end up happening, you so focus on getting her because she's a bad bitch, you ignore every single red flag.
Every single fucking
single
red
red
flag.
Then now she start looking at you and be like, oh wow, he's too easy. I thought he was gonna put up a fight. One thing I noticed with women, you open up to them and you pretty much show them who you are, they treat you like shit. But
Why do they do that?
it's in the nature of women. They like to say, oh my God, why can't I find a good man, blah, 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 blah. They find one, they look at you, they like, yeah, I want you as a friend, but he's boring. But they'll go after the guy that take 15 days to respond to their text messages. They will literally be running after the guy that takes 15 days to respond to their
You
text
guys want to know why she'll run back to the guy that takes 15 days to respond?
Why Danny will run back to the baby eventually after all of this.
Because when he dropped that dick off,
Oh, Lord.
Dropping dick off.
he
This nigga.
drop a dick off. It's done? Oh, we're going to stop real quick. We'll be right back.